back to World News. I'm Jenna.
And I'm Izzy.
And we're here to give you your bi-monthly dose of news. And let's kick things off right away. So in U.S. news on Monday, the United States Marine Corps actually gained their first women infantry officer. That was a bad word to say. But she went through a course that took 13 weeks of training, and it was in Quantico, Virginia. Her identity is unknown, but it's the first time they've ever had a women infantry officer in history, so it's extremely
it's important.
Important, yeah. So
good amount of representation.
Yeah.
In the forces.
It's good to start making them a little bit more equal, because girls are, for the most part, capable to do everything a guy can do.
Yeah, for the most part, I would say so too.
Funny.
Yeah. For world news, a drunk man in Germany attempted to vote for the election. Although it didn't quite go his way, he was stopped by officials and was questioned at the scene. According to the source, he made a big deal about it, and when police were called, they later found out that he had previously had a 7-month sentence to serve.
I don't know how people would get away with that.
Of all things to get you caught on the police's radar again, voting. Voting drunk.
In local news in Bellevue, the weather is getting chillier, and the warmest day is today, and today's Thursday. It's going to be a high of 76, so you can go outside with shorts for the last time probably, because then it's going to start dropping off. It's going to be 71 tomorrow, and then 72 on Saturday and Sunday, but those are the expected highs, so if it doesn't get that high, you're going to be chilly. It's going to be in the 60s, of course. It's going to be cloudy too and rainy, so I'd say sit on the couch, drink some coffee, and binge watch Harry Potter.
Stay warm. Getting sick is the worst, because especially out west, everyone knows it spreads within a day.
It's
and then
not
everyone's sick.
Yeah.
But I think
don't get us sick.
The previous bug has passed. Just remember to wash your hands.
It'll be a great day to be a T-bird if you wash your hands.
As for sports news, there's a trend among athletic teams in the United States kneeling during the national anthem. The weekend alone saw 200 or more players kneeling or sitting.
That's it, get over it. Like, there's nothing more that you can do because the players are doing what they want to do. And it's like, you can't control them.
Right.
You like it or you don't like it, and you have to keep going on.
In accordance with that, Donald Trump is again in hot water when referring to protesters that were either standing or kneeling as SOBs, and then referring to neo-Nazis as very fine people, which of course isn't the term you might associate with neo-Nazis. It's just getting a lot of excess attention.
News, there was a hog car in Dallas, Texas. Sorry, it took me a minute to get that. But it was in Dallas, Texas, and it was carrying hogs, and they were on the interstate, the highway, and they had to close it down because the cart tipped over and the hogs got loose. It was like buck wild, but hog wild. They were all over the place. There's videos of the police chasing the hogs and trying to round them up. I think it's kind of funny that this happened. I mean, it's obviously not funny for the people that were transporting the hogs.
Oh, no.
They don't know for sure where they were going, if they were going to a plant or if they were being transferred to another farm. It's still up in the air, but we got it off of Fox News. So if you want to check it out, go ahead and check it out. But let's wrap it up. I want to know if we're doing a good job. If we're not, we want to hear your comments too on our videos. To say the least, this has been your bi-monthly dose of news. We'll see you again in the next 2 weeks. And I'm Jenna.
I'm Izzy.
And we are
Howdy.